Tara Patterson. I am actually an elementary school principal in James County Public Schools, which is a very small rural district in the eastern part of North Carolina. Actually, with James County, they started with SchoolNet the very first year when Homebase came out, and I immediately started working with creating benchmarks for teachers and training teachers on how to get the students in, do the benchmark assessments. So this is my first year with James County, so they were in kind of an old hat at that. But what I've done coming into the school at the school level is really working with the teachers to delve into the data, because even though they were given the benchmarks and the district was providing the information, they weren't necessarily utilizing the reporting and everything that's available in SchoolNet to really use the data to improve instruction. So that's been my focus this year. And so at the school level, with benchmark assessments, we have found for us that the most beneficial reports available in SchoolNet have been the standards mastery and item analysis reports. There are a lot of beneficial reports in there. We've really been focusing on those since the teachers are so new to that. Each time when we get our benchmark assessments, we open up the standards mastery reports, we go through, we look for like whole class and larger group needs, things that they need to reteach, but we're also looking at small group and individual student needs and grouping the students accordingly to try to help them master those standards and skills they haven't mastered at that point. We also, at the school level this year, they had not really been using, prior to me being there, the SchoolNet assessments at the classroom level. They had been doing the district benchmarks for a couple of years, but now they've been trained on creating classroom assessments, and so they're utilizing that with the students. We've also purchased smart clickers for the classroom, and we've been using the capabilities of SchoolNet for that as well, so they can do shorter formative assessments with students at the end of lessons, making it really quick to see what they need to do at the next day. But we've created data teams at our school, and all that's because of school. I mean, SchoolNet's made it much, much easier for us because of that. I mean, you can always we use all data at all grade levels, in class and everything, to inform our instruction. But the data available in SchoolNet with the reports has made it really an easy way to delve into those specific standards and objectives that the kids need. And so another thing we've been using in SchoolNet that they really love and are starting to be trained on is the grouping aspect, being able to take that data and actually create the groups in SchoolNet so they can target those small groups of students and individual students with instructional materials available in SchoolNet. So we're really getting into all the other capabilities this year. In the past, they've only used the benchmarks, and so while we're still using that, we're getting into the other aspects this year that the teachers are interested in, and really pulling in instructional materials. Some of them too are starting to create their own instructional materials, add those in to their accounts, and use those within their PLCs with students, because what we've been, we trade students across classes or whatever we need to do to meet their needs there at the school level. They don't necessarily stay in the same classroom all day. We're moving them all around to differentiate instruction. But the SchoolNet grouping and everything has made that a lot more possible for us at the school level.